We One. No, We One's gone. We One got replaced last stream. We One is hanging out in the stables. She's living her retired life. She had a few good days. Maybe not for me, maybe for somebody else. She is living in retirement. Look, I could send her off to the glue factory if you prefer. Send her off to Saint Denis. They can make some glue and some dog food. I don't know where to put everything now. Rude. Not rude, that's why I put her in the stables. Hopefully the game's loud enough in my ear. You can turn yourself down a touch. Okay. Turn down a touch. I had to switch on the TV and blew my speakers. Well, do you have the TV too loud? Never think of that. Venom. No. Oh, it's Ash. How you doing? Hiya. Well, thanks for stopping by. I was just and you on like 24. Okay. I was just telling the missus about the tips for the record player. Thank you for the follow, Miss Ashley. I appreciate it. I'm doing well. Happy I catch you. I'm happy you could be here too. And hopefully you came in after all the OBS hiccups. Hopefully you just bypassed all that. All right. Yes. I love those. They just aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, I found a nice wooden one that looks all retro-y. So I was like, oh, that's the one we're getting. How's the Red Dead? And so far so good. We just started playing the story mode last week again, and didn't mess up as the game needed to go up.
No, I feel like you just need to go down.
Did you miss me, big man?
Okay. All right. How's that?
Like the crops miss the sun when it's stuck behind a cloud, my boy. I thought I was a goner. I am sure. But oh, Stinky Feet Morgan saved me.
Hey.
We try to save each other when we can.
All right. Thank you, Madam Moderator.
Do you need anything? Or you good?
I think I'm okay for right now. Thank you.
It's always a shame.
I love how they have so many options. Yeah, I've already. This is my third playthrough of story. I've only finished it once, but the last one I was, about halfway through, and already I've done like 3 or 4 things in the second chapter that I've never done before.
My God, what did I drink last night?
We just finished the mission where we got Sean back, so everyone's hungover from partying, and I finally got to see the scene where Sean and Karen uh, lurk away into John and Abigail's tent. We just gotta find the space for a player, but I want one soon, yes. We'll find a place. Who's talking?
Some lady I was speaking to in town told me about a curse.
Oh, here's the curse.
A curse? Now nothing's more romantic than a curse. Exactly. Prince turned into a toad, lovers into stone, entire country turned into morons. Curses everywhere.
What's Valentine's curse?
Well, I didn't quite understand what the woman was saying. Kind of her being a bit of an idiot, but something about a massacre and a last surviving Indian cursing the county.
Well, if they massacred people, then they deserve to be cursed.
Of course.
I'm about to grab some lunch, ready to come in and show the love. If you're someone, I'm done. I'll be back. All right, thank you. Thank you, Ash. Thank you again for the follow. Thank you for stopping by. You have yourself a mighty good lunch. I'm going to be on for a while. I just started, and I usually stream the Red Dead story for 3 or 4 hours or so before doing before taking a break and coming back with some Red Dead Online. Ah, Madam Ryder coming in with a shout out. You're on top of things. You're on top of things. So I should be here, and if you come back, I'll be more than happy to have you back. I'll be back for sure. I'll drop a tab. Well, thank you again. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, and have yourself a wonderful lunch. I'm going to try to find some trouble to get into here. Oop.
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
Always well, Miss Grimshaw. All right, I think we're going to go see Hosea first because this is the mission that unlocks the fence. Oh yeah, I got a very large bounty on me in New Hanover. All right, we're gonna go see Hosea. This is gonna unlock the fence so we can sell that gold bar and buy us a horse and probably pay off the bounty. All right. Am I allowed to get food this time? Last time I ate too much food and I wasn't allowed to have another. Story of my life.
Hi there.
Well, hello, Pearson. I think things are pretty quiet around here. I don't think there's any shenanigans going on. Gross. Get bent. Well, I guess we'll do some chores here and increase some stats.
Yes, Herr Morgan, putting your back into it.
Hey Klaus, why don't you come over here and hold one of these logs for me? Maybe with your teeth. Yeah. Just like that. Oop. Man, they need more food already. When I come back to camp, I gotta bring a dead animal. Uncle and Pearson. There's a motley crew of individuals right there. They doing anything good? Alright.
I woke up, so I must have gone to sleep. What a night.
Bill?
Well done, Arthur. You found the Irish Terrier. Sadly. He's just a younger version of you. Please don't say that to me, Dutch. Oh, it's true. It's true.
The Irish Terrier. Alright. Let's go grab Not Schwumple.
Once an O'Driscoll, always an O'Driscoll. What's your problem? I already
Uh-oh.
proved myself. Well, all you proved
Beans in a pot!
how quickly you'll turn on your
How you doing, pal? Welcome to the party. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you might have Dutch fooled.
Ooh.
But, watching you.
How you doing, Beans? How are you?
Hello.
Hope you're doing swell. Where's my not schwumple? There's a not schwumple. Alright. Oh, my stuff is still on the horse. That's crazy. Doing great. Happy Monday to you, good sir. Well, happy Monday to you as well. Happy Monday indeed. We're just spending it playing some Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode here for a few hours. I'll be playing some Red Dead Online later tonight as per usual. Taking advantage of all the free time I have before my job starts up to get in some extra playtime. We're on our way to go meet Hosea at Emerald Ranch. We're going to do one of my favorite missions, actually. Breaking into the cousin's house. And thankfully, this will unlock the fence. And I can sell all this malarkey that I have, because I've been hurting for money. Haven't been able to buy clothes, haven't have lousy horses.
Ain't no such thing.
Prospective new partner, if he likes us.
Liking
Oh,
ain't the
heart
problem.
attack.
Trusting
Heart
is, as
attack.
I said. Keep your voices down.
No, thank you for the
I know
pit,
I'm a
Spooky
boss here.
Scary.
This is a sideline.
Of course, look at us.
It didn't play on the stream?
Exactly.
I tell you what, let us prove ourselves.
Prove ourselves to this clown? What you talking about?
Good day, Hosea. Good luck with your business.
It didn't play on the
Listen,
stream.
He's rough
Oh,
and ready
no.
and quick with his tongue, but I swear you can trust him and trust me.
I'm an old man.
You're not old, Seamus.
I'm old enough. And you know why I ain't dead?
You don't trust idiots.
Exactly.
We're not idiots.
Yeah, come
Let
in
us
here, not
prove
stream.
it to you.
OBS just
Okay.
updated again,
I'll tell you what.
and
Old Bob Crawford and his boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn. Now you go get that, and then we can work together.
Who's old Bob Crawford?
An acquaintance of mine.
So you want us to take out your competition?
Well, he's not just an acquaintance, but a cousin. By marriage. Also,
Okay.
if you boys got what it takes. Now, you survived that.
Where is he?
He's in a farmhouse just northwest of here called Carmody Dell. It's just up the train
Carmody
tracks
Dell.
as you're heading up towards Fort Wallace. There's also some money in that house, but that's your business, not mine. But don't kill nobody. Folks know we ain't intimate no more, and they'll know it was me.
But you're fine with us robbing your cousin.
by marriage.
And yes, I love it.
You heard the man. Let's go rob his cousin.
By marriage.
By marriage.
There's the house. I see the barn in the back. Stagecoach has to be in there.
You got more than one chimney?
Okay, let's take a quick look at the place.
Why do they have a giant boulder at the front of their driveway?
Anyone around?
Yes. Okay. I reckon we can do it now. I'll head over, distract him by putting on a little show while you sneak into the house, find what you can, then get the stagecoach. Or wait until nightfall. Sneak in, then I'll get the coach. You can try the house. What do you think?
We do we do nighttime over here.
Just wait.
Have a smoke. Where'd my bandana go? I love this mission too. It is definitely one of my
Let's
favorites.
go.
Sure.
I like breaking into the houses and sneaking around and
Go
collecting
into the
stuff,
house.
which is what I really
Find
wish
this wagon.
the Capitelli update was about.
Maybe take a peek through the windows before you go in. Make sure it's all quiet.
You're quiet. Alright. I've never successfully stolen everything in this house, though. Like, I've looked up everything, and I know, like, I'm even supposed to, like, wake the guy up. And, like, he tells me that there's, like, another safe or something. But even when I did that, I still couldn't get 100% of One I needed. Oh, there's a dude sleeping back here. Poor guy has to sleep on the back porch. Can I, like, look in the window upstairs? Oop, come here. Nope, I can't reach it. Okay, I thought I could hop up there. I know there's a guy sleeping up there. I just wanted to see if I could. There's a train coming. Perfect cover. Never hear me. Alright. $45 worth of items. I can do that, no problem. Pearl necklace. Money clip. Wait, I'll close it. I don't want to know I was here. I'm like reverse Santa Claus. Can't take the bourbon. Nothing good up here? No. Ooh, a cigarette card. Hell yeah. Who is it? Oh, I'll take you. Alright. Sneaky time. It's like that Parker Brothers game. Don't wake Daddy. Don't wake Daddy. From Parker Brothers. We're gonna search every nook and cranny. I'm still gonna get like silver at best. Thank you, pocket watch. Thank you. All that for a pocket watch? Oh, no, sir. There is much more to steal. $45 is not enough. I don't think the snake oil. Can never have too much snake oil. You're a mean one, Arthur Morgan. Now I know there's something in the fireplace here. Let me search this here chimney. What's that? $150, okay. Bob Crawford. I know if I do the thing where I wake him up and get more, Jose is gonna yell at me. Oh no, he's got sleep apnea. We're toast. Okay, search that. And that, there we go. I was like, can I not open this chest? Reverse. Alright, I'm going for it. Greet.
Where's the money?
Ain't got no money, mister.
Somehow I don't believe you.
I like how he punches him square in the face, and the guy's just like, ow. If I would have done that, the guy would have jolted out and accidentally slit his throat. Alright. I have checked every nook and cranny of this house. Well, unless I can wake the other guy up. Can I wake the other guy up? Let me see if I can wake the other guy up. Can't go in the cabinets. I already looked there. Let's see if I can do the same thing with this guy. I don't think I can. Oh, okay. Alright. Just shy of $400. Poor dude. Well, he should have been more careful of what family he married into.
Get on, dear boy.
That's right, you drive. So that's where I kept missing when I did this before. Can you find that under the bed during the daytime, or when Hosea talks to them? Oh, I gotta drive? I think only at nighttime, but I could be mistaken. I have never done the daytime one. I've always done the nighttime one. Because I had to, can't remember if I watched the playthrough or if I looked it up. Because, I kept on getting annoyed that I would take everything. And I was like, nope, nope, you missed stuff. Unless there's, like, stuff outside.
Nicely done. We got everything.
Now watch, Jose's gonna yell at me.
One of them spotted me, but he ain't going nowhere for a while.
Damn it, Arthur. Okay, well, let's just get back to Emerald Ranch and finish things up.
He didn't spot me. I woke him up with a knife to the throat. Like, I chose that.
So what were you able to lift from the house?
Found some money stashed away.
Dude.
Must be a few hundred, not too bad.
Not bad at all.
This was easier than hunting 1,000.
Yeah, I've done both scenarios, but I didn't wake the dude.
No doubt.
Yeah, never would have thought of it. Even though I probably should have,
Looking forward to your
because it's the only guy that gives you the option to do it.
It wasn't the first time Mr. Matthews had stared death in the eye, and as usual, he did not flinch.
Yeah, exactly. How long you think we're gonna stick around here for?
Not sure.
Until you shoot up Valentine and we have to move.
Feels like we're starting to get back on our feet, slowly but surely. Just need to keep at it. Dutch has a new money chest stashed in a safe spot away from camp, but it's a long way from being full. Okay, here we are. Just pull the coach into the barn there.
Yep.
Hello, Seamus. We met your cousins.
How was it?
Fine.
By
Nice
marriage.
people.
Park that thing in here. Quickly.
Not letting me go any faster.
Nice work, Hosea.
It was mostly Arthur. Like I said, coarse but competent.
Here.
Thank you.
If you find any other coaches that need selling, I'll see what I can offer you for them. But discreet, you know.
Of course.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I'm heading back to camp, I think. You coming?
Yeah, I'll go back. It's nighttime. There ain't nothing going on. By discreet, he means don't bring him any war wagons with machine guns, because he won't buy them from you. Yeah, he's like, hurry up, and I'm like, dude, that's as fast as I can go. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Is everybody in their knickers? Ow! What time is it? I need to order more supplies. See?
Easy, easy.
what did I miss? Every time. Was there something in the barn? Alright, guys. Anything fun going on here?
Karen?
You seem better. Yeah, almost feel normal again. You were never normal, Marston.
Going on? Said you missed the time, yeah.
Morgan.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Morgan.
What?
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
One of the girls saw that friend of yours, Mary Gillis, sniffing about.
Mary.
Yes.
Mary.
I never liked that woman, Mr. Morgan. Funny business.
As the Reverend walks by drunk off his ass. He's fine. Yeah, I missed the time, but it still said like I didn't steal everything from the house.
You and Sean seem to enjoy the party then? Let me see some more
Oh,
smiling, boys.
shut up.
What did I say? It's actually pretty good. 100 years ago, we'd have been indentured men. My people,
Dutch is going off.
in essence, starving in a field someplace. My mamas were in Lincolnshire. My daddies were outside of Rotterdam.
Rotterdam.
That's what they told me. The modern world is ugly.
Yep.
But the old world was worse. Our job is to make a better world for ourselves. Not go backward, but go forward with hope and dreams. Seriously.
Seriously.
And that hope begins now by being hopeful and happy. So cheer up. All of you, cheer up.
It's sad. Because soon it's all downhill. Alright, that's a good house Robin mission right there. Anybody else doing anything before I go talk to... Alright, these people need food, apparently. Food and medicine. Susan. Get food. Oh, I have enough for my new fancy horse.
Pearson? One night when I was
Oh man, I love it when they sing. Alright, let's contribute. We'll give money.
How are you?
Not bad.
That's what I like to hear.
Do 65. Is Sean and Karen flirting again? Alright, let's go make some more money real quick.
I'm resolved to try it. I'll live on a moderate diet. I'll not drink, but I'll deny it. And I'll shun the alehouse door. For that is
I'd flirt with Karen any day. Oh.
He meet all the jolly good fellas
You're a Karen fan, eh?
Drunk anymore.
She is one of them I feel real bad about. Especially once I learned more about what happened and like why she spiraled.
Javier.
Do
Heard
this,
about a
Javier.
house. Could be interesting.
What kind of a house?
I don't
You
know.
know, 4 walls and a door,
A couple fellas I heard in town, they said
maybe a roof.
it was really freakish. A family local boogeymen, I guess. But they're crooked in every way.
Swanson is a sad story.
Well, so these boys thought they were sitting on a lot of cash. They're
Swanson's a
highway
sad
robbers,
story, but
kidnappers,
he
apparently.
has one of the
They're,
few happy
hidden in the
endings.
woods.
That sounds pretty dubious.
Of course, it's dubious, but there ain't much risk of getting caught.
Okay, then. Let's go take a look.
Exactly. Just take a look.
I mean, it's harder to find out what happened to Swanson,
Up north,
but
the other side of the river from Valentine. Best way there is through Cumberland
at least he
Falls.
cleans himself up and he finds a,
Sure. Or
you know, a congregation. Said he's got to go to New York City. I mean, I guess Karen's ending is, you know, what's, not, is it ambiguous? Like, it's open-ended, so it's just kind of, you know, hearsay what they think happens to her, but it's kind of obvious where she's going. So presuming that it went that way, then yeah, totally a sad story. I'm cold.
Okay, we're pretty close now. Let's stop and go on foot from here. Just up the hill this way. Follow me.
All right. I was wondering, like, wait, I need my weapons, and the game's like, nope, we got you. We got you covered, Jack.
There's a spot up ahead where we should be able to get a good look at the place. I want to make sure we don't run into any surprises.
Sure.
Apparently,
I love
this family's been
surprises.
isolated for so long, they started talking in their own weird dialect. They really don't like outsiders, especially on their turf.
Well, you just keep
So
selling me
cold.
on this job, don't you?
Oh, big place, right?
Huge.
You got your binoculars?
Of course I have my binoculars. I'm the only one who freaking has them.
Well, there's a pretty big barn in the back. It's not a bad place to start looking. There must be a lot of people living here. A large house. Stash could be in any one of them buildings, and who knows how many people.
My favorite sure out of the gang besides Arthur is Sadie.
I think we need to draw them out somehow.
I don't think I've ever done this tonight. Is this different?
Follow me.
I'm a big fan of Sadie. I really like her story. Well, I mean, I like her story arc and everything. I always said that if they ever made a Red Dead Redemption 3 and they didn't do a prequel leading up to Blackwater, it has to be Sadie. Because
It'll make it harder for them to spot us.
she's got a story that needs to finish, like coming to terms with
So far.
losing her husband and who she is and what's important, and losing like that bloodlust that she has, especially now that O'Driscoll's dead, and now she's like, I don't care if I die. It's very Punisher-like, so I dig it.
Keep it down. I hear voices.
They should definitely follow Sadie. Yeah, I would like them to follow Sadie. I'd like her to go to Canada, because that's where Charles ends up, and Charles is also one of my favorites. So I'd like her to like have to go up to Canada,
Come on.
bump into Charles, and then like have to go after like, you know, like I don't know, maybe like there's an O'Driscoll that we never knew about that.
Arthur,
Are we not setting it on fire? This is different.
Stay low, Arthur.
Where you been now, Newt? Don't be boiling now, Pappy. I's gone but 10 minutes I was.
You can hollygag all the now day long, 'cause Edie takes patrol now, don't you?
What? No, Edie, get all the jam.
You shut your gulper, or I'll flagger your felt, I will. Your niece will pull it up, boy. Up. Go guard the shed.
Go! You understand what they're saying?
Not much of it.
I think he said he's gonna whoop his ass if he doesn't shut his mouth.
What we doing, Javier?
Okay. You take cover by the rock.
Oh, here we
over
go.
there.
Gotta
I'll
wait.
clear
Sorry,
the
I'm impatient.
distraction.
I thought I was supposed to go straight to the rock.
What kind of distraction?
Be quiet.
Alright. Behind the rock. I'm behind Dwayne Johnson. Just did this mission like a few weeks ago. Yeah, I remember the dad yelling at the son. I remember the fire. I remember where the money is. I just thought I came over here and he lit the fire. Blanking heck. I thought this was what she did just now. Okay. Well, at least I'm not alone.
What the
Oh.
hickory happened
Oh.
here?
Oh.
We got to put this out, don't you?
Don't you know, yeah. Alright, thanks for coming. They're not a freaky family, they're just from Minnesota. Hey, get back out here. They're from Minnesota, don't you know? Ow. Come on, play peekaboo again. Come on. Come on. Curse! Curse! I'm gonna hop on this barrel. Nothing bad will happen to me here. Alright. Shotgun time. Ow. Oh, I thought there was someone on the door. Where's... Sorry, Ma! That one's in the cabin?
I don't see any more of them.
Oh.
All right, quick. Let's look for the stash.
They weren't shy about defending that barn. Let's check in there first.
They just talk that way. They just talk the way they don't, you know, because they're up from Minnesota, you know. Yeah, they're not crazy. They're just Minnesotians.
Has to be under here. There's no place else that could store it.
Oh, I mean, there's a loft and a house.
Hey, Arthur. Give me a hand here.
Alright, there we go. Herkadirk!
Well, look what we have here.
I told you it was worth the trouble, didn't I?
Here, you take this. Let's split up. I'll meet you back at camp.
Sounds good.
The first time I played this mission, I turned to my wife and I said, I don't like the way Arthur is coughing like that all of a sudden. Right here, right at that mission, right at that point. didn't have to lose your head over the whole situation. Man, those horses are angry. Calm down, calm down. Anything good in here? I'll take a chunk of bread. Nothing beats a good honk of bread, I'm telling you. 5%, okay. Premium cigarettes, that means you got a card. Amazing Vengeance 4. Wait, was that an inspect? Oh, it's probably the card. What's that fitting, though, is you do this robbery before you're getting coughed on. Oh. I didn't know this popped up before then. Money clip. I mean, I guess, because I don't really think he coughs that much. I'm pretty sure the first time I did this, he still coughs like that even when you don't do the Strauss mission. Okay. I guess, the coughing is probably because he started coughing when they moved that heavy thing. So it probably kicked up a bunch of, like, dirt and made him cough. But the first time I did it, I'm pretty sure I did this, like, way later than right now. And I don't even know for sure if, he had to have, because I remember saying, like, I noticed he started coughing. Man, all the horses are freaking out. So. Man, is this house set up just like the one in Coulter? Search the wardrobe. Search the drawer. Nothing. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's something up here, isn't there? Is it you? Am I thinking of a different house? Warma. I'm thinking of a different house. I could have swore there was like a gun. Yeah, you're supposed to do this robbery after the Strauss mission. Oh, okay. So then this is the first... I could sleep here? I could sleep with the dead family's bed? That's messed up. Yeah, I definitely did this after the Strauss mission. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I did it later than this. So I don't know if he was coughing more or what, because I just remember catching on at that point. And I gotta smoke. I also don't know the first time around that every time you take the cigarettes, you get a cigarette. Well, the premium cigarettes, you get a cigarette card. I hate smoking, so I was like, Arthur's not gonna smoke. But yeah, that's supposed to be his first sign of the TV. That makes sense. Here it is. Here's the gun case I was referring to. Bye-bye, shotgun. Does nobody take care of their goddamn guns? Ooh. Pump action, now we're talking. Alright, so then, at least I definitely caught on. I didn't, like, immediately know, like, what it was. I just knew he was sick. Well, I assumed he was sick at that point. I was worried that he was. Because I know definitely by the time it happened, I gained a bond with Arthur. So, come on, boy. How much money do I have now? 722. Same on my very first playthrough. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So by that point, I was already thinking Arthur Morgan was the greatest man ever.
Come on, boy.
I was already like, oh, I can't wait to, give Arthur all the best stuff and have fun and
Yep.
get to Tahiti.
Easy.
And then he started coughing. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, where am I? Well, alright, here we go. We're gonna go get that goddamn horse that I wanted.
Yep.
Yep.
Almost there.
Almost where? Where are you going? I guess after that we'll go see Mary. Because Micah's staying right where he is. Until I can't do anything else. Yeah, so I like to play a pretty honorable Arthur Morgan. I still do outlaw stuff with him, but in an honorable way. So I don't kill people unless they really need to be killed. And I don't rob people unless they need to be robbed. Because I feel like even before he starts his path of redemption, that he's still a good guy. He just, one, feels like he has to repent or be punished for what happened. And two, I feel like he feels he has to be the strong leg that the gang stands on. He has to be the one to do the money collecting. He's got to be the one
If you want me to
who.
keep that overnight, there's room in the stable.
So there we are. There's my Dutchy baby boy. Yeah. There he is. You're a boy,
We
right?
got really fair
Oh,
prices
you're a
on horses.
female. Mm.
Never mind. I have until 5 to get. I thought I had
Oh. Yeah, same. I have done 3 full playthroughs, and I'm on my 4th every time I try to start low on or playthrough. Just can't do it. Can't make Arthur. No, I can't. There's no being a bad boy. And like I said, this is my 3rd playthrough, but the first one, I stretch, like, I'm doing it again now, but I'm going to stretch out the game
Liable to get you itchy.
as far as I can to avoid all the shit at the end. I just want to enjoy when the gang is still close and when Arthur is still oblivious to what's going on and he's still healthy. Arthur gets his warm meals, he gets his baths, he plays games at the camp. He makes his money and he spends it and enjoys it. So
With animals is
I always
better
try to
than
keep
working
them
with people
happy and
sometimes.
honorable, and I'm going to stretch this out and just, do everything I can to avoid to delay the stuff. But I think I will finish this playthrough this time. I just decided to start over and stream the whole playthrough again, so I started over. All right, I'm gonna buy my Dutch warm blood. Normally I like to get males because I like hearing Arthur say, "You're all right, boy."
Folks come from all over for
But
our
I
services.
guess we're gonna get a girl with him, and we're going to name her Holiday. Boom.
Nice. You only live once, lest you're a cat.
Unless you're a cat, then you live 9 times. Ah, one of y'all's gonna have to get sold soon, probably. Equipment. I don't think I can get anything better. We got the best stirrups.
That's a nice addition on a saddle.
Wait, is there something better?
Adding on to a saddle helps personalize it.
Yeah, but I already got the...
Good saddles is almost as important as a good horse.
Oh. Wait, do I already... Oh. I already own that one. Yeah. Yeah, well...
Used to have a good
maybe I'll get a
cobbler
different
across the
color.
way. This old lady blew his head clean off.
Yeah, maybe I'll go... Maybe we'll get charcoal and ash. Yeah, let's get charcoal. Oh man, my first playthrough, I kept the same exact horse as Sergeant Valentine. I cried so hard. Yeah, same. I had one horse through the whole game,
My daddy was a blacksmith.
and when that
right
happened,
here
I
in
was
this
just like,
shop.
what?
That's how I got learning it. Hey,
And I
possible
was
for a
going to do
racer.
that this time. Like, I want to keep my same horse, so I'm going to try to keep this horse, and play through with her. But, like I said when I first played, I had to get this horse. I had to get this tiny donkey mule thing, and with horrible stats because it's the only one I can afford. So then I went and got this guy, but then he's just too big for Arthur, I feel. And I wanted this horse from the beginning, but she was so expensive. And I got her now, so I think we're good.
Bring that horse back if you need anything.
See, now it looks like a horse Arthur would ride. And now we're going to get him...
Howdy, sir.
We're going to get him a nice meal. We're going to get him a haircut. He's going to be feeling mighty fine.
You just taking it easy, huh? Those of us doing real work gotta rest every once in a while.
Hey, what's the sheriff doing down here? Oh,
What the hell you think you're doing here?
oh, it's the dude I saved.
Never mind.
That'll get me a free gun.
Oh, hey, friend. Remember me?
Clear my damn trail.
I do. I do. Come here.
I won't bite.
Hey.
Wallace, this here's the kind soul I was telling you about. The one that gave you the medicine when the snake got you.
That was me.
Guess so.
Listen, friend, I know I can never repay you, but how about you head over to the gunsmith and pick out your choice of item on my tab?
Oh,
Oh.
thanks.
Yeah, seemed like the least I could do.
All right. Let's
Straight from the Almighty to save my life.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Always
Better
a doubter,
outside
you
told me I could grab something on his tab. One with the bite in his leg.
Ah, Norbert, huh? Well,
Norbert.
he's good for it. About all he's good for between the two of us. Well, take a look around. Find something you like, I'll put it on his tab.
Yeah, and so when that mission happened, man, you're locked. Is everything locked? Owned. I don't like pistols. Airman, Evan repeater. Armament rifle. Springfield rifle. Maybe a Springfield rifle then? Oh, it's locked. Alright, guess I'll just get a Springfield rifle.
Fine choice. I'll let him know. Bye now.
Yeah, bye now. Pretty much bawled my eyes out through that whole last part. By the last right to the yeah. Once he reaches into his bag, his saddlebag, he pulls out his hat and sets it on and starts going. Man, I was done. I was done. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And is there a buy all thing? And I kind of mentioned this earlier on another stream. When I first played this a couple years ago for the first time, I was oblivious to what happened. Thankfully, I lasted the year or two never knowing what happens in this game, and I never played Red Dead 1 either. Because when Red Dead Revolver came out, maybe even Red Dead, might even have been Red Dead 1. I think Red Dead 1. I played the game Gun, because it was voiced by Thomas Shane, who was the Punisher. So I played Gun, and missed out on Red Dead. So I had no idea what happened. I had no idea what happened in the first game. And my wife, she watched an entire playthrough. She already knew the story. So the more I started, you know, loving Arthur, the more she, like, cringed.
Look at you. My time, man, it was goddamn men. Hi there. You ain't men. The whole lot of you. Look at you. You ain't men.
They really did a great fucking job with this story. They really did. They really, really did. It completely blew me away. Completely blew me away. So, playing it once shit started hitting the fan, I started just plowing through the story because I wanted to get to a part where Arthur was, you know, happy and healed, and I just kept on thinking there was going to be an end for him. And
what a lovely man you are.
So I kind of blew through the whole story mode as fast as I could.
Valentine? Oh, they should have called this dump Turd Town. I mean, I remember when this place was so wild, even the wolves was scared. The only thing to drink was fresh
Could put you out on parade looking like that.
Now, it's all about churches and shops and all this other bullshit.
But let me.
You're toast. What kind of men are you?
I'm going to fight this guy when I'm out of here. I can feel it.
Whiners. Complainers.
Alright, let's just trim it.
Heading out west on the trail to Tallahassee in 68. We sold his liver to the Indians, and then we ate him.
They say folk trust a man with a beard. Might be something to it, I reckon.
Like shit. Which was only about right, because he was a turd.
Oh, I gotta. That's right. I gotta. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn near a work of art.
There we go. There we go. I got it figured out. Arthur's looking good. He's looking clean. He's looking healthy.
Goddamn women around here.
What?
Well, so long. It'll take a few hours to get used to it.
Yeah, don't you just hate it when there's females around? Being nice and looking pretty. Don't you just hate it? Get us some lamb. Ooh, that looks good. Madam Moderator, can we have that for dinner? Can I have a lamb fry? Potatoes?
There's something for you.
I'll raise you.
Alright, let's pay off this bounty now.
Come on, girl.
I never thought nobody would catch me with that fat lady.
What? What about a fat lady?
Yep. Hello, sir.
I don't know.
What's the matter with you?
I need to pay my bounty. I'm a wanted man. I need to friggin' Sell these pelts. Your body. Your body uses stagecoach. Oh, fine then.
Hello? Howdy. Howdy.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello, mister.
Hello there, mister.
Hey there.
You best not cause no more shit around here.
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister.
Careful, big man.
Look out.
I'm sorry there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Greetings. Good to see you.
Alright, let's pay this bounty.
Costing you a pretty penny to repay your debt.
Look, all I did was shoot some
Must
O'Driscolls.
be in big trouble you made at that price.
And a prostitute.
Thanks, mister.
And some cops. Alright. I apologized. I paid the money. Now we're good. Alright. Alright, let's, Hey, Elle's back. Just a whole town I had to kill. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Okay? It was no trouble. I just killed a lot of unruly Irish scum and the people enforcing the law and a woman just trying to make a living. A couple innocent bystanders who got in the way. Like, I'm sorry.
It's Arthur.
I'm right in front of him. Who's that? Who's there? Who are you? Times are a lot simpler in 1899. Can I have a full-on combo with guns pointed at your face? I'm here to rob you. I'm here to rob you. Give me your money. You give me your money.
Haven't received anything from you in a while, Mr. Morgan. All right, Pearson. Fine, but make sure you get a good price for it.
I don't want a good price for it. I want you.
Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Still don't have enough food? Charles, we going hunting? I'll go hunting with Charles. Hell yeah.
What you
We
preparing
hunting buffalo?
Greatest of gifts.
An unguarded stagecoach.
No, you simple-minded fool. Bison.
Bison?
Bison. From which you can get anything. There's some over on the plains, I believe. I saw a couple a long way off.
Good luck.
You want to come with me? I'll show you how we hunt one.
Sure. Why not?
I love Charles.
Mount up then. Let's go.
He might be my favorite aside from Arthur. He's such a good dude. And becomes a prize fighter at the end.
You know, it was before my time, of course, but my mother used to tell me stories of how her tribe moved with the bison. They lived almost as one. Where the bison went, my people went. They were the center of all life. We couldn't survive without them. They provided us with everything. Food, clothing, shelter, tools. There was a lot of respect.
Huh. I don't remember much of my childhood, but I think my people, well, we pretty much moved with the whiskey.
Well, my father did that too. Let's try over here, to the left. Over there.
Oop,
You see
oop.
them all? Incredible, aren't they? We should only kill one of them. I'll keep them ringed in and you see if you can bring one down. Okay? Clean as you can.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, hold on. I got this, Charles. I got this. Oh, oh. guy.
Skin and butcher it. Take the horns too. It can all be used.
I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry. Oh! Oh, dude. I don't think I could kill and skin a bison.
Go check something out.
Okay, let's go.
When I was a youngin',
I thought I saw some scavenger birds over here. Just wanted to see what attracted them.
when I was a youngin', my old man's side of the family, during hunting season, I'd be in the kitchen with my grandma, my older sister, and my old man and my grandpa and my uncle, they'd be like in the shed, butchering the deers and then bring the meat into us, and then we'd have to preserve it and everything. Well, that was about the most I could do. Once it was just in meat form, I could help out.
Could it have been an animal?
No, they've been shot. I just don't know why anybody would just leave them here to rot like that. Look, another dead bison. On that hill to the right.
Oh, I was like, where? Yeah, scanning would not be fun, no.
Shot and left for dead again. But this one looks fresher.
There's a camp there. I'm gonna take a look.
I don't know, I got this thing about, you know, my food looking at me. I don't like it. I'll take that moonshine. Hey, give me the moonshine. Alright.
You find anything, Arthur?
Dead fish.
Dogs haven't gone cold yet. Maybe half a day since they left.
Bison's been dead about the same amount of time.
So what do you want to do?
They could still be in the area. Let's get up higher. See if we spot anything.
Making Charles angry.
This way. We should have a good view from up here.
Okay, Charles. Oh, there's a snake.
Okay. You see anything?
Son of a bitch! I see some smoke to the east. Maybe another camp. It's worth a look.
All right. Let's go.
I like how it's only been like a day, and that's as far as I got was over the next hill.
Think we can talk?
I don't kill for fun. I kill when I need to.
Sorry, I got caught up on a boulder. Because apparently it's my first day riding a horse.
Look, more dead bison. It has to be them. Come on.
Wait up.
Did you fools shoot those bison?
What's your problem?
I said, did you fools shoot those bison?
Calm down, you black or red bastard, whatever the fuck you are.
Did you shoot them?
Yes, we did. We shot them bison, we'll shoot you too if you don't get.
What business is it of yours? What? We...
It's that business of mine!
Good God, you're crazy! I got a family. A family. Don't shoot me.
Stand back, Charles. I'll get you some answers.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, that's what you get for calling my friend a black or red bastard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why does a racist always have to look like me? It's not fair.
We were paid to kill as many as we could and make it look like it was Indians.
Just kill him, Arthur.
No.
Please.
Charles told me.
Damn right. That's what he deserved.
Yeah.
I've seen enough of this. I'm heading back.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna see if there's anything worth taking from their camp. I'll catch up with you later.
Piece of shit. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, pamphlets. We don't like folk who talk to my friends like that. I think last time I let him go, so I was being like a good boy, and like Charles got pissed. Why didn't you kill him? I'm like, oh, sorry, Charles, I was trying to be good. More bread chunks. Haha. More horse survivor. Yeah, I got a very zero tolerance rule when it comes to racist NPCs. I just kill them.
Okay, girl.
Okay. Man, you guys eat a lot.
Be glad Dutch didn't send you back to Blackwater with Charles and Javier.
I heard it got bloody down there.
Yeah, it worked out, I guess.
Evening, Arthur.
Hey, I think my back needs some working over.
Well, lie down and I'll get cracking.
I don't think so.
I could use a back cracking if someone wants to step on my back. Alright. Bison.
I can work with.
Give me some meat here. Ground beef.
Don't you overcook this now, Pearson.
Had better days.
Alright, we're good.
Good job, Mr. Morgan. Shit, piss, and corruption. Blow it out your barracks bag.
I got me a room in a quiet place. Got me a scratch
in the married quarter.
Settled me down for a peaceful night.
Happy as a king would ride his daughter. Tilly-I-A, Tilly-I-A, Tilly-I-A for the one-eyed Riley. Tilly-I-A, shit, piss, and corruption. Blow it out your barracks bag. Suddenly footstep on the stair and with Riley outburst. Two pistols in his hand. Tilly-I-A, fuck his daughter. Tilly-I-A,
Uncle.
Tilly-I-A for the one-eyed Riley. Tilly-I-A. Blow it out your barracks bag. I grabbed O'Reilly by the hair. Water fired his pistol into the air.
Oh, Bill's up to something.
Little fucked his daughter. Tilly-I-A, Tilly-I-A.
All right, go on. It ain't like you got balls anyways. Oh, hell's half acre.
Bill, are you drunk?
Hearing him. Oh, my balls. Like that'd be enough.
Arthur, my boy.
Oh my god, why is there so much going on? Reverend, what are you getting into over there?
You awake? A drink in your hand. What a surprise.
Just a swift one?
Pearson, what are you doing over here?
Mr. Pearson. Hello, Arthur.
Bill talking about balls again. Shocker. Right? I like Bill. I mean, deep down, he's a broken soul who just wants acceptance, and I feel for him. I feel for him.
Hello, Arthur.
You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Like the letter. Molly's poem was a girl until your call. Men meet across the sea. I've nothing left. I gave you all, my darling. Lady was so small. Land and love vast and free. I was a girl until your call. You stood so strong, dark and tall. You stole the heartbeat out of me. I have nothing left. I gave you all. She's standing there in her underwear as I'm reading her poem. Your lips enchant, your eyes enthrall, your empire of ecstasy. I was going to you. Oh. Your parasites, your lock, he crawl, mocking a love, dare not see. Well, I sit in solitude and scroll these wretched words. Wait for these. Oh no.
Is there something you need, Arthur?
Oh no, Molly. Molly, I'm so sorry. Bill let us into him. I like Bill. Let's talk balls. What he wants to do with him. Oh, Ice. Ice, Ice, Ice. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the party, pal. How you been, Ice? How you doing? How you feeling?
How many more evenings like this I'll have? Anyone know? Come on, don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. I'm not going to see much more in another couple of years. Maybe 5. My daddy lived until he was 75. A life of sin and debauchery that would make an emperor blush. He was a bigamist 3 times over. Reckoned he had 100 children. Never worked an honest day in his life. I only saw him 3 months in my entire life, and by God, did I love that man. Never met a finer. In a way.
Well, that got sad.
You did good with Sean. We wouldn't have got him without you.
All we seem to do is rescue folks these days, Arthur.
I know. Hey.
Might as well rest while you can.
Hosea knows, man.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good, Brood. How about yourself? I'm just chilling out on a chilly Monday afternoon, watching one of my favorite streamers. One of my favorite games. Oh, man, what streamer are you watching besides me?
Hello, Arthur.
I'm doing good. Christmas snow is a couple days late.
This country is English. They act like
We're doing all right.
they is. Heretics like old Swanson.
See, you get caught up in a bunch of old world bullshit, Sean. Here we got new world problems.
And what are they exactly?
It's real simple. If there's no king to hate, and no lords to hate, then who the hell are we gonna hate to pass the time?
Okay, and who do you hate?
My mama was a slave. I was born free. But my mama was safe, whereas I walk into half these towns, and their idea of entertainment is lynching. So who should I hate? The slave owners? Or the folks who freed us?
I see.
I don't. Confuses the hell out of me. We were set free to suffer. It don't make no sense. What you think, Arthur?
I try not to think too much. Don't help no one.
Poor Lenny. Poor
So
Lenny.
they tell me. But it ain't done me no good. Anyway, I got work to do.
No, Lenny.
Yep.
There's a really cool dude named Brute Viez. You might have heard of him. Real amateur wrestler. Amateur professional wrestler.
Hi, Sean.
I don't.
Wish I could say the same.
Whoa, who's talking? Oh. Alright, I need to get Arthur to bed. He hasn't slept in like a week.
Hello, Arthur.
Uncle?
You okay?
Okay.
If you're bored, there's always work to be done.
I ain't bored.
Karen, put some clothes on. Alright. No, I already shaved.
Any of you boys ever made it to Australia yet?
What?
Bill, you ever get there? In the army?
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them,
Women?
that ran with you and your associates
Ladies?
in town.
Females?
And I heard tell of a man who
Friends?
sounded like you. I would love to see you again if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
I'm going to bed. Guess I'll sleep till noon. God, it's so cold and dry up here. My skin is cracking. Just wanted to have a silky smooth skin like everyone else. About to put lip balm on my shoulders. That's weird. Yeah, we got some cold coming in. The old lady likes to jack the heat up way too high for me, so messes with my nose and my throat. What? What's this? Joseph Parson. Ooh, okay. Don't give me a book. Man, I know your brother joined a cult and all, but like, I need my 8 hours. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go like hunt down cult members, like a couple hours of sleep. No, no, no. All right, Mary Linton. Oh. Why?
Leave him alone. Go on. Away with you.
But you said...
Get away with you.
Damn it, Jack.
Leave the rock throwing to the grown-ups.
O'Driscoll.
Oh, what is it now?
Kieran? Kieran. Are we playing charades? Okay. First word. Uh-huh. Brush. Horse. One horse down? I got this. I got this. Okay, second word. He's brushing a cow. Oh, Ice got it. Oh, you done? Yeah, Ice, you got it. He's done. Oh, oh boy, oh boy. Little Driscolls? Yep. Hang on, guys. Give me a minute.
Dutchie's dogs, buddy! I told you he'd show! Alright, Mike, listen.
Boom.
Move up closer to him!
I'm not dying by some O'Driscolls again. Is that all of them? Goddamn O'Driscolls.
I need to try harder than that.
Well, that'll be a lesson to you. Ooh, is there something in here? I don't know, maybe 4 or 5-ish. Oh, they got all sorts of goodies in here. Ooh. 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 That's a gift that keeps giving all year, Clark. All right, Mary. I need to have me a smoke break. Man, it's raining. I gotta go deal with these Chelonians in the rain. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Gotta do one last good deed here. Oh, not the O'Driscolls. Did I not cut them? Where am I? Alright, well, I don't wanna leave these horses here, just... Free. Well, I might as well make some money off of this, huh? We're gonna go make some money. We're gonna show Mary what she's been missing. This is sheep herder? I've spent hours just wandering around the map. Oh, look at this sheep. Oh, look at this. Got a doggo and everything. I've never seen a sheep herder. I still do that with, like, Red Dead Online.
Yep.
But, yeah, playing the story mode with even more going on. Love it. And there's so much stuff and places that I've, like, learned about that I've never even explored in story mode and got to experience. So, definitely looking forward to doing some of that. But when I play Red Dead Online off stream, like, it's my absolute favorite time where I'll just put on the Red Dead soundtrack playlist, pull that up on my phone, and I just do whatever.
Don't spend it all at once.
I'll hunt, I'll fish, I'll pick herbs, I'll do missions that pop up, I'll do missions I'm feeling like. Yes, my horse is here. Alright, hurry up and go back so I can... $40? Yeah, I still haven't done every side mission in this story. Yeah, there's a few that I haven't gotten around to before. Taking the shortcut.
Welcome back, mister. All right, take a look.
Oh, let's sell.
Okay, let's see.
So much. Gold bar, give me 500 for that. Done. I'm gonna hang on to some of these because platinum, silver, gold. Sell some of these.
Pick this up off the street, no doubt.
No doubt. Okay. Because I know some of these I'm going to need for missions.
Thanks for your help.
See you around.
See you. That people are like, I think Mary or Millie, one of them needs a necklace. Yeah, so I need to find the dinosaur lady. So I can get that activated and going. Alright. Alright, now let's deal with these gosh dang darn Chelonians. Where's my fast travel? Nope, not you. Alright, Mary. Discovered a gang camp. I discovered a gang camp.
Front, back, sideways, dressed up as hogs. Make a damn decision.
What you talking about?
All right, I got it. We go in the back, and then send you out front to meet the deputy.
All right. Okay, hold on a sec. That's gonna get my toes curled up.
You got a problem with that? Because you're in the wrong gang if you do.
I don't have a problem with getting curled up. I'd just rather not.
Call yourself a man?
More of a man than you ever was.
All right, you two yellow. I guess we get back to planning then.
You got us a plan yet, or you just letting out gas?
Quit your hollering.
We ain't got a plan. We're just gonna wing it. Everyone bunk down for the night.
That's the problem. Everyone needs a goddamn plan. All your toes are curled up now. My hat! Oh, where's my hat? Oh, there's my hat. Kind of annoying because some of the side missions can only be done with certain points, and if you don't do it, you're unable to do it, I hear. Yeah, my hat! Another benefit of me trying to take my time is getting all the side missions that I can done. Because I do know that there are missions, there are missions that'll pop up that, you know, if you don't do them and you move on, they're done.
Oh, damn. What's that? That's him! Let's take him out
What?
for good! Damn it,
More?
get close.
What you were saying? Smoke another stogie here. Arthur, we're gonna have to get you another meal. I get very angry when people make me lose my hat. Very, very angry. Alright, let's see what we got. We got you. Got you. Anything on this table? Like the ammo box. Take some cartridges. I'm not a big, not a big pistol guy, so I usually stick with the revolvers. Can't take that, nope. Is that a money clip? Alright, I think I've pretty much taken everything I can take. I'm gonna loot these mofos, though. Looting, looting, looting. That's the most important part of the outfit. It is. I love Arthur's hat. Online, pretty much the only two hats I wear are either Arthur's or John's. And I try to wear Arthur's as much as I can, but John's hat just looks better on me. It's more kind of like the hat that I own. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, horsey, do you have anything, hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Hey, easy now. Easy there, easy.
Easy.
Easy. You're okay.
Let me study you. Even my horse is like, dude, calm down.
Whoa, easy. Whoa.
This horse is not happy with me. Alright, get out of here. Ah! I was nice to that horse. I was just like, hey, horse, you're upset. Let me soothe you. And the horse is like, no, I don't want to be soothed. Then I'm like, okay, horse, well, you better get out of here and go find a new home. And it kicked me in the face. Where am I? Whoa. It's a hobbit. Howdy, partner.
Mister? Hey, hang on. Let's talk for a minute.
Sure.
You've been nothing but trouble here. Please go. It's all good. Calm down.
They wanted to talk.
I'm being nice here. Get out of here. You as dumb as you look, huh? Waste of my time.
I knocked him out because I didn't want to kill him. He wanted to talk. Why did he get so angry? Alright, well, I mean, I guess you don't need this stuff anymore. You got anything in your drawers? Oh, now you're fried. Ooh, a money clip. Hey, I want to talk. Get out of here. You've had enough. That escalated quickly. Ooh, a pocket watch. Alright, what else you got in here? Never have too much coffee. I really want to buy an old coffee pot, and I want to try having some cowboy coffee because nothing wakes my ass up anymore. So I was like, you know what? What if we tried the real deal? What if we try some cowboy coffee, some cowboy dirty bean water? See if that helps. Premium cigarettes? Yeah, I need some more cards. What do you got? What do you got? Amazing Conventions card 5. I want to see the card. What's the card? Jolly Jack cigarettes. Lux revolver. Interventions card. Okay. Alright. What was the other one I got? That's a typewriter? What? No. That's not a typewriter. Is that a typewriter? It looks like a clock record player. Nothing better than some dirty bean water. I do love me some dirty bean water. What are you? Do I have a carbine repeater? Nope. Wait. I think I already have a carbine repeater. Let me see. God damn it, it's nighttime again. I wasted the whole day away on you. Make sure if I have a carbine repeater. Yeah, alright, I don't need another one. Oh, look at all the... Oh, look at them all sleeping all cozy like. Uh-oh. Doggo. Oh no, was he the sheep herder I saw earlier? Oh no. Did I kill that sheep herder that I was just all gushing over? Oh no. You're free, boy.
Easy, whoa.
Some more rabbits. Okay, well, I'm leaving now.
Whoa.
Is there a fence? Yeah, hang on. I need a fence. I need a fence with plenty of jumping room. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Did I get him? Hell yeah. What do I gotta do next? Ride from Valentine to Rhodes in less than 5 minutes. Oh, I can do that. Who's angry over here? What? Why? What'd I do? What happened? Ow! Arthur's gotta take over the herding. Well, apparently I gotta take over this homestead. Why is everybody got an issue with me? Well, I guess now I gotta take stuff from this place. Can I have your saddle? Oops. Mighty fine home you had. You know, before I pumped you full of lead. You got any premium cigarettes? I swear Arthur's a good guy. Okay? I swear I play Arthur honorably. Alright, let's see what's in here. What are you? Can I take you? No. Candy! Yeah. Only you can take over the house as a camp in the gang, right? Like, Dutch, I got us a home here. I killed everybody who lived here, so it's ours now. Air tonic? Sure. Probably sell it, but... Cigarettes? Oh, cigarette card, even better. Writers and poets. George Dixie? Okay. That's a big bed. gonna have to get a hotel in Valentine. Ooh, is that money? Hell yeah. $10. I'll take it. Apparently I'm bitter enough. I don't need any more. Another carbine repeater. Man, you guys just have repeaters laying all over the place. Hey, $10 and $18.99. That's a lot of money.
Stay calm there. Get away from me.
No! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to kill your master. Okay, bye. I'm not killing the doggo. I'm not killing the doggo.
Whoa, whoa.
No, doggo! Go! Doggo. Yeah, that's right. You win, doggo. You chased me away. Hi, doggo. You're not trying to kill me, are you? Alright, let's go.
You stay away from my woman, you son of a bitch!
Just a little peg on the cheek! Think I'll have another drink, and then go see your wife. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, the sanctity of marriage! Respect it!
Who's talking now, huh?
Sir? 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 Okay. Holiday, what are you... Holiday, get down. Get down. Holiday, no. No. Don't turn the lights off, I'm renting a room.
Let's go, girl.
Alright. Hitch the horse. Hitch the horse. Hitch the horse. There you go. Hey, leave the light on for me.
Morning, friend.
Okay there?
Need to get some chaps. Have our own place.
Got any rooms?
Room's all yours. Head on up.
Sweet. I'm gonna take a bath in the morning. Oh, Hooper's still here. Hooper. Poor guy. Alright, 7 hours. Alright. Feel for that dude. Been through it. Right? Just a little bit too much cheese. Alright.
You ugly bastard. You're getting old. Old and kind of sad.
For my birthday, my wife got me a cameo from Roger Clark, which was the greatest thing like ever. And he was like, "You're no spring chicken, boy." I'm like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "I'm only needling you." Like, too late, Arthur. You already called me old. No way, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, it was so awesome.
I need a bath. That's okay.
He was a couple days late, but that's fine.
I got someone warming it up for you already. Just head
But
down the corridor
it's
there.
just, it was absolutely surreal hearing Arthur say my name and wishing me happy birthday. He sang me happy birthday, which was even more awesome. And then, like, in the description, you know, they ask, like, you know, info on me. So my wife, like, filled out some stuff. And, one of the things I put in there was she said that like I'm a independent professional wrestler, and we know Arthur is a wrestling fan because he's commented on stuff.
Would
So
you like someone to take over for you?
hell yeah, get on in here, lady. Give me the scrub down. So you know he was talking a little bit about wrestling and stuff. So I was just like, this is insane. So I've told my wife a million times how I would, you know, if there's ever a convention nearby with any of them that were going, you know, so I would love to meet Roger and Ben and Peter. So now that I got a cameo from him, you know, got a little, he knows I exist, you know, he's a Brute fan, Slick fan now. Now I just need to meet him, get a photo and an autograph, and hang that on the wall with all my other Red Dead stuff. Rub my right leg.
Brand new, you know.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta talk back. Yeah, that would be sick to meet Roger. It really would. Really would. Ooh, hey. Keep chatting. I love watching the videos of just like their panels and just hearing Roger and Ben and them play and just like talk about the stuff. You know, it would be insane to be able to catch a panel, have a quick conversation with them.
All the best.
I want to give Roger one of my wrestling shirts and be like, "Hey, I wear you. Now you can wear me." And it'd be cool just knowing that Roger had like my wrestling T-shirt. All right. Now we're gonna go get Roger some lunch, and then finally we'll go see my. Oh my God, they're still on the street. Are they dead? Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Yeah, I'm cheating. How do I Roger collect too?
What's it to be?
We'll get him some beef stew. That seems like a good lunch. We'll get him a lamb fry before we leave. Did we get it? Me and the old lady, we had a Dutch oven pot, and for a while we were making some of Pearson's stews, and we made a really good one. We weren't able to get any bear meat, unfortunately. But we just made it with like beef, and it was super good. And we made that a few times. And I think there's some more recipes for stews that Pearson would make.
You crazy? What's gotten into your
trying
head?
to make me uncomfortable?
You know what? I haven't got to trigger yet. Oh.
Forgive me, officer.
Yeah, I haven't got the I mean, I've done it in other playthroughs, but I haven't gotten I haven't got the trigger for the second part of him and his mistress. You know what? Hang on. Hang on. We're gonna go by. Oh, this guy.
Hey there, pal. Can you help me? Could use some help finding my way home. I can't make heads or tails of where I'm at.
Welcome back, moderator.
I live.
Moderator, do we ever get another Dutch oven pot?
Next to the freight station.
Yes, we do.
You know if I'm
But I was just saying how we used to make Pearson stew.
Sure, sure. Just head over that way. You'll
What's
get
that?
home fine.
Thank you, mister.
Yeah, that's why I want to know if we got a new one.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Because I was just thinking like how some Pearson stew would be mighty fine.
I gotta make sure my wife doesn't see me like this.
Well, we'll have to grab one.
I told her
I thought we did.
I think I found it. My house is just over here. This must
Spectrum
be
just.
it.
Oh my God. I look like an oil painting. The modelings might have to call at a time on the tablets. At least for another hour. Let him in.
Let me in, woman!
Hmm?
You've been drinking again?
No!
Well,
I guess it's better than having two computers, two tablets, and an Xbox going. You gonna watch that now? Oh, I don't. Oh, he popped. He popped. We're getting back. Bitrate drop for a bit. Yeah. Sorry about that. Just had to, just had a meeting with the moderator on that situation.
Howdy.
You got any more newspapers? No?
Howdy.
Oops.
Excuse me.
Alright. First, we need to get a new saddlebag that can hold more outfits. The, my wife works from home. So, she's got her computer set up, working. And it's Christmas vacation. So now we got... Your horse is dirty.
How's that horse
Oh.
doing? Sorry. We're all full up at this moment.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, we're gonna sell Wee One. And then, you know what? We'll sell Grizz too. Oh, well, I changed my mind, but oh well. Tennessee Walker, we're gonna sell you. Yeah, so we have like aside from my setup right now, there's also yeah, you do that.
I've always had a way with horses, you know.
No, did you? Upgraded.
You
Here we
can't
go.
have too much with you out in the wilderness.
Guess the charcoal one matches, so I guess we'll buy that.
Excellent choice, sir.
Sir. Okay. What kind of horns? So hopefully the bitrate situation will be handled and we'll get back on track. Redemption? Sure, we'll go with that one.
Okay.
I don't think you can really see the blankets on this.
It's better to equip yourself and not
No.
need it than the other way around.
I got my bedroll.
You can't have too much with you out in the wilderness.
Alright. Bye for now. Yep, we're gonna go buy a nice outfit. So Mary's all jealous.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, folks.
Oh, hello.
Tobacco and soap.
Been a while since you came through town, ain't it? Got everything you need. Have a look.
Alright. Browse catalog.
Now, let me just look in here.
Moving. Nope. We'll go with these ones.
Appreciate it.
Alright, now the neckwear. We don't have neckwear. We have nothing for my neck. Alright, I'll just go remove my ascot. Okay. Alright.
I get all kinds of coots come in here. That's something. I'll let you look around some more.
Hold on, I need to save my outfit. Is there not a dressing room?
Thanks, mister.
Oh. Well, okay then. I thought I would be able to save my outfit. Is that nighttime again? God damn it. Alright, we're gonna go, well, you know what? Let's go get some dinner. Get some meat on them bones. What do you say? Get you a lamb fry and a drink.
Goddamn annoying ladies, all you.
Oh my god.
You ain't Ben. No, I fought 50 Injuns. You lot whine if a bear comes in your yard. If a bear comes in my yard, I eat him. I ate an Injun once. Once ate a priest as well. Said I was a heathen, so I showed him how much heathen I was. Grilled the old bastard right where the stockyards are now.
You in need of a woman's touch?
I took a piss on Quentin's barber's chair, the little weasel.
You did. You really
Annoying me all the damn day with his rat face.
What's your
Now
poison?
You get out of my face before I break your scrawny neck.
Antagonize him.
Deaf as well as dumb? Oh, I get it. I get it. So come on, partner. Hey, come on.
You son of a...
Oh, my hat! I just wanted a lamb fry. Oh, nope, not you. Nope, not you.
Only one of us is walking away from here.
I'll put you on the floor.
I messed up. I messed up.
No, that's it.
There you go. I just wanted his raccoon hat. Are you done? There he goes. Can I loot him? Alright, I guess we're going. Come on, Horsey. This is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah. Yeah, this is, uh-oh. Oh, don't do that. I was gonna turn myself in, but, I don't think that's an option anymore. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do it! Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Pay no attention to me. Oh. Oh. Oh no. How'd you get me? How'd you find me? Oh, I didn't mean to punch that woman. I am stuck in this river. I am stuck. Oh, serpentine, serpentine. Yeah, I need some beans. Uh, 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 uh. No, let me get away. Why have people gotta be so rude? All I wanted was a raccoon hat. Yeah, I just wanted the hat. I didn't mean to punch that woman in the face. I am. Because my horse. Ow. I can do this. Hey, there's my horse. Please let me on my horse. Get on the horse. Get on the horse. There we go. Ow. Okay. Okay. This is no! 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 Just get on the horse. No. No. Don't you leave me. Don't you leave me, Holiday. Alright, here we go. No! Get out of the river! Get out of the river! Alright. Alright, we can do this. We can escape the law. $7.50 because I hog-tied a cop?
Easy there.
And you know what? I'll probably never wear this hat again. Where's the rest of you? $7.50. God, is this that crazy preacher dude? Yep.
There we go.
Just go away, will you? I'm not talking to you because you won't talk to me. You won't, and it's not fair. How come you get to make the choice and not me? Just leave me alone, will you? This is exhausting.
Going on?
He's watching. He's always watching. He's never talking. They won't forgive you.
No?
They didn't forgive me. There is no forgiveness. None, friend. None.
Noon.
I know you want it. I can smell it on you. Well, it isn't happening. No, it isn't. That's why. That's why I'm out here, well away from them. See, they come for me, but I'm watching. Yeah. I never sleep. No, I never do.
First time I played this guy popped up. I was like letting my wife be like, oh hey, you know, why don't you try it out for a little bit? She shot him. She's like, screw this guy. Shot him. Alright, good night. God damn it. Why weren't you here a minute ago?
Hello, mister.
Hey, brother. Can I get
Yep.
a buck, mister?
Get a job, Mickey.
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, mister.
That's it? Oh, I almost stole a horse. Damn, he didn't even act like he remembered me.
What is it you want from me?
Oh, I want my dollar back. I was in a war, a bad one. Aren't all wars bad? Alright. Mary Linton. Here we go. We've been building anticipation up for this one for a while. Arthur, you're more than good enough.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't
Whoa,
mean to disturb
Jesus.
you, ma'am. Is Mrs. Linton in?
I'll go see. Mrs. Linton?
Did she always answer that door with a gun? Boo!
Arthur.
Boo! Boo that woman.
Mary?
I'm looking mighty fine, don't you think?
Your friends was around.
Okay. Where's what's his name?
Died.
Dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why am I still dirty?
Me too. Happened a while ago. Pneumonia.
Bad business.
Sure.
It's her fault. Everyone who loves her dies of a sickness. Mary's a witch.
Made a widow and
A succubus.
looking for me, is that it?
No, ain't like that, Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Listen, Arthur, I'm my family. I need your help.
You mean the family that always looked down on me? You want me to help them?
It's my little brother, Jamie.
I always liked Jamie, at least compared to the rest of them.
He's broken Daddy's heart.
Daddy has a heart.
How old, Daddy?
I beg you, Arthur.
My money, my life, me. I wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry.
Well, you got shit all
We
over
need
your face.
help real bad. Little Jamie's joined the Chelonians, that strange religious order.
Good for him.
They're
Oh, I
quite
forgot to
mad,
find the
Arthur.
Chelonia in the
They'll
hotel.
kill him. You're the only person he'd listen to.
So, I'm too rough to marry into your family, but it's okay to ask me to help in saving your family.
I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to help me, but I think of you often.
Long time ago now.
While you're sleeping with your other husband?
Arthur.
I say let Jamie live Jamie's life and not the nightmare that his daddy dreamed up for him.
Jamie's so innocent, Arthur. Please, Arthur. Will you help me?
What happens if you don't help Mary? You just don't do the mission?
Where is it?
Somewhere out near Carmody Dell, I think. The rancher there
Carmody
said
Dell?
he'd seen him around the Cumberland Forest. I just want him back, Arthur.
I can't go back to
If you find
Carmody
him,
Dell.
bring him to me at the station.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll owe you.
You already owe me.
That's right. Much respect.
Let's go.
You tell her. Oh, you just walk.
Oh, hey, you there. Think you could help a lady out? My horse up and died on me, twisted my ankle something fierce. Think you could give me a ride?
But I gotta go to Chelonians.
Yeah, sure. Hop on.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Get moving.
You know Emerald Ranch? Mind taking me there?
Yeah, it's out of the way.
Glad I ran into you. Huh. I raised that horse, you know. Raised it since it was just a foal.
Kind of hoping it was gonna be an ambush.
Horse is hard. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that horse did right by me. Better than my husband, truth be told. That fool, always complaining, but does he do something about it? Man barely lifts his hand to wave the flies away, aside from to lift a drink, of course. Marriage for me has been nothing but trouble. But Biscuit, he was a fine animal. Loyal,
You named your horse Butt Biscuit?
brave. Didn't take no guff, not from no one. Had one of them mountain boys pull a gun on me once. I was riding up near the Dakota and had stopped by a nice warm patch. Must have dozed off, but I wake up and find some nasty piece of work pointing a rusty shotgun straight at me. Well, he gets wheezing on and I must have made some sort of noise because the next thing I know, Biscuit had nipped his ear clean off.
Butt Biscuit?
Kicked his hide, too, as he was hollering away. Didn't think a man could run so fast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, had a good laugh on that one. I tell the husband, what does he do? Should have never gone over there, honey, he says. Gee, thanks.
I don't think there's a finer name for a horse than Butt Biscuit.
For the time being, I was looking for work. They was looking for some help with the gardens. If I waited any longer for my husband to put food on the table, I'd have died of starvation. I'll be moving on soon, though. Emerald Ranch, well, it's a strange place.
How so?
The owner's a mean bastard. Strange, too. Delights in bullying folk. There's a daughter, but she never leaves the house. You can see her in the window sometimes.
Princess IZK?
When I asked about her, everybody told me to leave it alone. Found an old saloon there, all shut down now, but I went in to have a look, and there's bullet holes, old blood stains. Something definitely happened there, but I couldn't figure it. Just an uncomfortable feeling to the place. Oh, we're getting close now. Here we go. This is great. This was kind of you, mister. Please, take this as my way of thanking you.
Want me to beat up your deadbeat husband while I'm at it?
Appreciate it. What a lousy day.
You're all right, girl.
Bullshit.
Gentlemen!
Shell of safety.
Shell of safety. Shell of safety. Can I speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son. Your sister is very worried.
The boy has chosen a path, sir. The path to truth.
Well, his sister just wants to speak with him.
Arthur, I've chosen a path.
The boy has chosen a path. He's chosen safety. What path have you chosen, sir?
I'm still searching, I guess.
We are all searching. Chelonianism is about searching. What do we search for, do you think?
Butt Biscuit?
I don't know. Safety? Safety and meaning?
Jamie knows the truth. But of course, you may speak with him.
Exactly. If your teachings are so great, what harm can I do?
I'm not coming with you, Arthur.
Just come and speak with Mary. Then make up your mind.
Leave me alone, Arthur. I
Here.
asked for your help.
But you're gonna get it. You're gonna get my help.
Sister's worried about you.
Come here.
This is none of your damn business.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you.
Sorry.
They're just using you. Telling you what you want to hear.
What the hell do you know about it, Arthur?
Have you met Dutch?
Christ's sakes, Jamie, just hold up a minute.
I don't have to answer to you.
Yeah, you do.
Damn it, we gotta do this the hard way.
You pop up out of nowhere?
I mean, I was here first. And your sister showed up.
You ain't stupid. You can see this is crazy.
You're the crazy one.
Yeah. Just stop and let's talk about this.
I was doing just fine by myself.
Excuse me.
Sorry, mister.
What are
What'd you
gonna
call me?
do, Jamie? Live the rest of your life in the mountains with those people?
They're my friends. If you don't leave me alone, I'll shoot you. I swear it.
What are you talking about? You ain't no killer.
You don't know who I am. What are you doing? Move! Move!
Kill her.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
Please, Arthur. I'm a man now. I found something. A calling.
You're just a kid.
You're just a boy.
Mistake.
I'm not taking advice from you. You're an outlaw. You leave me alone. They're
You're
good people.
You're
I'm warning
a
you, Arthur
cultist.
Morgan. Leave me alone.
Oh no, Jamie's got a gun.
Please, kid. Put that gun down.
Jamie's got a
I warn you,
gun.
Arthur. I'm gonna. I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
Hardcore cops.
Now calm down.
Yeah, he built Corn Rock Cabin on Corn Rock
Let's go see your
Creek, and to be confused with Corn Rock created the Corn Rock Central. It's Ash! You're back. Hello. Welcome back. Hope you had a mighty fine lunch. Thank you for being back. You've been a fool, Jamie.
I don't know.
I'm not crazy. I'm just gonna chase you till you get tired.
But one thing I do.
All you had to do was follow the damn train,
There
Arthur.
ain't no shame in looking for a better world.
Soulful
miss
from
you,
Chick-fil-A.
Arthur. Are you and Mary sweet on one another again?
No.
That's all a long time ago, son.
It's not Ash. It's... Oop, oh, hit the wrong button.
This wasn't how I thought today would turn out.
It's been a long time, Jamie Gillis.
Jamie
You were a
Gillis.
kid last time I saw you. Didn't try to kill
What?
yourself.
Ice, you telling me it's not Ash Ketchum?
You taught me
Is
how
that what
to
you're telling me?
ride a horse.
Too well, apparently.
It's not
Chelonia, though?
Ash
Really? You
from
fall
Evil
for
Dead?
that?
They were very nice to me. They're decent.
I'm sure. Please tell me you didn't give them any money.
Of course I did. They rely on charitable donations.
Of course I did.
Jamie, come on.
I just wanted to believe that there might
Might
be
have
something
to
good coming my way
do
one
something
day.
to that.
Guess that's dead in the water.
With the turtles.
Shut up. All Father kept telling me was, you won't amount to anything. You're not enough of a man. I had to get away.
I couldn't take it anymore.
Just bitch slap your dad.
But your father's a bully and a coward. Don't listen to him.
Hey, don't talk about him like that.
What do you want me to say, Jamie? He's a good father? Nice man?
He won't be happy I saw you.
Please send him my worst regards.
Thing is, he's right. I'm not good at anything.
Come on, that ain't true. Tell me something you like. Don't think too hard.
Apples, I guess.
Apples?
Yeah, I love apples.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of carpentry or horses or something, but alright, go work in an orchard then.
By that token, you must really like shooting and robbing people.
I only like shooting young idiots who run away from me when I'm trying to help them.
Father told me what you do.
I'm sure he did.
Hey, are you still with Dutch and what was his name? Hester?
Here we are.
Esther.
She must be waiting inside.
Someone just dropped something and scared the bejesus out of me. Come on, Jamie. You dumb bastard. The BTW clan is taking over Twitch. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Because of snitching everybody.
You're nervous about seeing her, aren't you?
I already saw her. It's a pain in the ass.
Jamie! Jamie! Come home. Please. Father's been very sad.
Father wouldn't know sadness if it died in his bed. But I'll come home for you.
My boy. My sweet boy. Come on. Oh, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you.
It's good to see you, Mary.
And you, Arthur. And you. Oh, you'll never change.
You know what, Mary? You'll never change. How about that? How about you change? Checks like that's her son. What kind of relationship you got with Jamie? Mary? After seeing the dad, I'm not surprised that that's a relationship. I bet you Mary pretty much has raised her brother.
That woman confuses me and plays me for a fiddle like no one else alive. I trust I will not make a god-awful fool of myself once more, but somehow I imagine I shall.
Arthur, why are you dirty again? Ooh, I got silver. Ooh.
Hope you're about finished with those antics. We got enough problems around here.
Look, there must be some misunderstanding.
Wasn't me. Alright, I don't want to bust Mike out of jail yet, so... where are my... Nope. I have maps. Photographs. But there is a fifth one. Blanco Hernandez. He's Billy Midnight. On the train and roads, I think. Mike Granger. GPK can't leave Micah in jail, right? Let's play the whole game without Micah. Are you down in Saint Denis? You're on... I think you're the one with the pig farm. Yeah, you're the pig farmer. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Here. Okay. Let's go get us a fancy gun. I'm just glad that you can leave Micah in jail as long as you do. O'Driscoll's? No? That'll slow me down. Oh! Is it gonna move? Doggo, do not go under my horse. Do not. Do not make me run you over. Bust Mike out of jail. 12.5 tons of dynamite. It's away from that train, doggy! Oh no, our Micah, it's broken! I cannot believe what happened. It is so unbelievable. I am amazed and astounded. Yep. That is so unbelievable. Oh no. Have I ever told you guys that this game sure is pretty? I did nothing of the sort. Ice. Oh, did I finally find the goddamn dinosaur lady? About time. Do I look like I'm from a university?
Because if they did, they can get lost. I have never been so insulted in all my life. Really, laughed at. Balderdash. Are you quite certain you're not a spy? Those wretches will do anything to destroy me. My theories are correct, and I can prove it. I am the leading amateur paleontologist in the nation, and not
I thought she was bleeding. I was like, what happened?
Because unlike them, I actually have ideas.
You're a what?
I study dinosaurs. You know, big lizards.
Are they real?
Of course they're real, you nincompoop. And everywhere.
Everywhere?
This state was once a vast, shallow sea that had the most incredible animal that could walk, swim, and fly. Quite unique. I call it Totalisaurus. Just for now. I'm trying to gather all the evidence. Miss Deborah McGinnis.
Arthur.
Good to meet you. Could you give me a hand here, please?
Arthur Coors Light.
Of course.
Yeah. Listen, if you find any of these bones around the country, send them to my homestead at Furwood Rise in Cumberland Forest. Or mail me the locations. I'll reward you handsomely for your efforts.
Sure. Why not?
And we'll be proving a lot of stuck-up buffoons very, very wrong. Which, trust me, is the very best thing about science. Good day to you, sir.
And spinning the wheels there. Maybe you're doing what? Leading paleontologist? Yeah. All right.
Easy now.
Can't nothing good come of this.
Boy, you don't know the half of it.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
Howdy.
Little song, a
You
little
Granger?
dance.
That's my name. And my occupation, too, if you hadn't noticed.
Weren't always like that, though, were you? Used to be a quick draw guy. You knew Jim Boy Calloway?
Used to be's correct. Them days are long over. And who might you be?
Don't matter. I need you to tell me about Jim Boy. Just a quote for a book.
A book about Jim Boy? Well, shit. I can't talk to you now. Look at me. I'm knee-deep in hog crap.
Well, don't mind me. We can talk while you work.
I ain't talking and shoveling. Besides, a young man like you could get it done in half the time.
I don't know about that.
What's to know? You interested in the old days? You shoveled this shit, I tell you some stories. You keep your hands clean, I don't give you squat.
God damn it.
I just bought these new clothes.
Oh, they are. Pick up the fork and get to work. Or get out of here and stop wasting my time.
I'm gonna do this for you, but I don't like it.
Jim Boy weren't nothing, you know. Me? I killed men, women, and children, too. Animals. I even killed rocks. And I killed them good. I shot folks, stabbed folks, skinned folks. I scalped some. Boy, they scream when you scalp them.
Hey, let me work.
Oh, great, now it's
I
raining.
don't know what's got into these hogs, but I know what's coming out of them. I bashed folks, butchered folks. I burned folks alive. Buried folks alive. One time,
Yeah, you murder people, we got it.
Alright, you're mean. What about Calloway?
you have no idea, girlie. By a feminine type like you, I'd probably have chopped your head off, stuffed you, and eaten you like a sausage.
No doubt.
Now it's clean enough to eat off.
I guess I'm done.
Get that barrel to the shit pile, and I suppose you is.
Alright.
No shortage of shit round here. Comes from hungry hogs and no hands.
Hell, that stinks. Okay, I cleaned up your mess. Go on, tell me about Calloway.
I said I'd tell you stories. I didn't say they'd be about him.
Don't trifle with me, old man. You knew him. Just give me something, anything.
You making a book, you should make it about me.
They're just words, is all. Give me something to say, and I'll leave you alone. You owe me that.
Hey, you be careful. Killer like me, it don't take much to end up on the end of my knife. One
Hey,
time.
you know what? I don't think you were anything at all. Just a crazy old man.
I ain't a killer? Well, you'd already be hog feed. I hadn't made a deal with the Federals, got this far.
This is your last chance, Mr. Granger. Give me a quote from the book.
Hey, you don't hit no man of peace, no government witness.
Calloway said you was full of piss, but he didn't tell me the half of it.
I'm itching to drop you, girlie. Only you ain't worth my time. I got too much to lose.
Too much to lose? Well, seeing as I cleaned up this pigsty, I figure I'm in my rights to wreck it. Let's see.
You don't want to do that? You walk away right now.
Well.
What do we have
was a
here?
quote.
You don't know who you're trifling with. That's my stick. You walk away right now.
Oh, get out of the pig shit.
Don't do it.
There you go.
No. You didn't know.
You just took yourself a regular shit shower, Mr. Granger. Boy,
Chocolate
that's
rain.
nasty.
You earned yourself a killing. And I'm going to enjoy it now. Draw. It's going to be the last thing you do.
Bringing a knife to a gunfight. Wait. There we go. I'll make sure I get his good side. Didn't mean to kick him. Chocolate rain. Chocolate rain.
Yep.
Oh, wait. No, wait. That kick. Yeah, I meant to put the camera away. I accidentally kicked the dead body. Arthur? No, Arthur, that's not what we're doing. Take that harmonica. Okay. Another carbine repeater. Is that everything? Yep. Alright. Oop. Time is up. It's 4 in the morning. Everyone's asleep except for Kieran. Well, I'll see what he wants. Why are you awake?
You gonna get up?
Huh? Is something wrong?
I've forgotten what it was now.
I need to sleep.
But you're not. Is everybody just waking up? I can never find my tent. Nope, I want to sleep. There we go. Noon it is. Arthur is not a morning person. Did my weight go down? I want to get rid of, there you go. Now we're talking. Unless, no. Okay. Oh, it's, I guess I'll put the winter one on here. I hate that outfit. Not a fan. Okay. I remember when I was doing the one horse challenge, Dutch sent someone to find and talk to me and almost ended up screwing my entire run. Fucking Dutch. I've never had Dutch send anyone out to come and get me yet. I have not experienced that. Everybody sleepy? Everybody still hungover?
Just a little. You already owe me a lot.
I am not well. I think I'm dying. I need...
If you are dying, how do you plan to repay me?
Oh, you are a heartless little swine. You really are.
Yeah, Strauss has so much goddamn money.
I'm sure.
You have to be away from the camp for quite a while.
Pearson, I'm famished.
Not long now.
I thought I've, have been before, but apparently not. Sometimes I get real caught up into what I'm doing. We'll do a couple hundred. Nope. All right. 300. Got some items here. I want to donate all. I don't donate the Wagyu wedges. Never mind, I need to hang on to those just in case. Alright. Take care of some business. A good rabbit pelt. Okay. I like the way that rabbit was still moving. I've never had a problem with money in RDR. I always do the maps to get randomly spawning gold. Usually set for the rest of the game. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of treasure hunting or going to find places where I know there's gold. Especially now the fence wasn't open yet. I just went and got the one gold from Limpany. But oh, I guess I didn't anyways. But this one, I don't know. Like I've just been like, I don't know, because I've been dragging things out, and I wasn't doing a lot of the missions. First thing first, Dutch needs something comfier. There, Dutch, you happy? They've been inspired to contribute more? Because Dutch has a better friggin'...
Reverend.
It's a pretty tasty thing to do. Definitely not a stream thing. Yeah. Yeah, there's some stuff like... I think one time when I'm streaming, I'll probably be like, oh, hey, we're going to do a bunch of hunting and get some legendary animals and do some challenges so I can, like, get some items or whatever. But I'm not going to spend, like, majority of the stream just being like, all right, well, we need to go find some gold. Especially now, like, I have to look up all the maps and blah, 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 blah. Yo ho, blow the man down. Yeah, that's the only good thing about busting Mike out. I'll get another poster. Last one. Get it. There we go. No, hope we got two more. Thought that one was already split in twine. Good one! Yeah, I remember Thought you had to upgrade the camp fully, and it took me literal months to get all the pelts and stuff. I do miss that grind. Yeah, the last playthrough I did, I was trying to, before we left the camp at Rhodes, I was trying to upgrade the
Thank you.
Don't worry about it, Reverend.
upgrade the camp as much as possible to get everyone like all happy. Everyone got nice improvements and decorations and comfier sleeping arrangements and stuff. Yeah, it was a fun grind to do. It was worth it. I liked it. Okay, but Brute Squad, that's where we're gonna end our stream here. At least this one. Because I'll be back in a few hours, 3 hours to be exact, for another stream and doing some Red Dead Online. But for now, I'm gonna take a little break, get some lunch. I haven't eaten yet, and then eat again, and then again. But I need to get some food, need to relax, and yeah, I'll be back about 9 o'clock tonight. We're gonna play some Red Dead Online. It was the moose pelts in particular. Yeah, screw those moose. Those moose are hard as hell to find. I also had a hard time with the freaking like raccoons getting the perfect pelt out of those. I remember that being a pain in the ass. All right, but until I'm back, it was fun stream. Glad Ash recommended. Y'all have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Beans, it was a delight having you here. I'm very glad you took Ash's advice. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you stuck around. I'm glad you had fun, you guys. I had fun. I had a blast. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, Ash, for spreading the word. So thank you again. Like I said, I'll be back in a few hours to play Red Dead Online. We'll rinse, rush, and repeat. Do the same thing tomorrow. Some more Red Dead story. Break, Red Dead Online. And then the next couple days, do some Red Dead story from there. Again, while I'm still waiting for my next job to kick in, I have some extra time, so I'm going to do some extra streaming. And hopefully reach out to some people, like I did today. So it's working out. All right. Ice, Beans, it was a pleasure. Thank you, thank you. I hope I can see you guys again real soon, either tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or again tomorrow or the next time, whenever. But until then, you guys have a great night. And until I see you again, remember, you guys are the champs. Bye-bye.